Hi, version 2. Let's get right into it, guys. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday morning. Now, let's talk about Hive V2. So, quick highlights on the nutrition label. You know, I'm not going to bore you. We're talking about 480 milligrams of caffeine. It's a caffeine blend from two sources, caffeine anhydrous and, of course, caffeine citrate. Then you have new pep 20 milligrams. You have, finally, the star of the show, Juglans regia. I believe it's an English walnut extract form. 225 milligrams. The scoop is 9 grams. When I did this sample, I believe I weighed it out and it came out to roughly 14. Again, I'm not too concerned. You guys know my stim tolerance is absurd. Nothing to brag about. Nothing to boast about, guys. I have mild narcolepsy. I want to level set each and every one of my pre-workout reviews with the fact that I don't want you to go off of what I say in terms of what your experience will be like. My stim tolerance is really high due to a medical condition called narcolepsy. I have mild narcolepsy, and hence I have an extremely high stim tolerance. So I want you to be very safe. I want you to be careful. Assess your tolerance. Always take half a serving if you are new to pre-workouts, and of course, keep it safe, guys. Make sure you're taking your stim breaks. Now, getting right into the experience. I drank the drink. I woke up, drank the entire shaker. By the time I got to the gym, I started doing my cardio. Today I did quite a bit of cardio. I was feeling fat from really splurging on some of the things I was eating throughout the weekend, namely Costco's. They have these s'more things that are basically made of marshmallow, caramel, and chocolate, and they're fantastic. If you guys want an awesome treat, check out the s'mores from Costco. Now, I digress. So getting right into the review, basically, I started feeling the energy come in at around 45 minutes. Again, if you're new to my channel, just know that it takes me an hour to feel any pre-workout. In terms of how this pre-workout started to gradually peak, it took about a solid hour and 15 minutes for me. So at an hour, I started feeling the nice sense of euphoria, sense of well-being, sense of mood elevation, whatever you want to call it. I started feeling that, and then at around an hour and 15 is when everything peaked. Everything was at its maximum output. If you want to talk about energy, you want to talk about euphoria, it was a very smooth pre-workout. Shout out to my man and my good friend Victor for sending me a sample of this. I heard nothing but good things about Hive V2. And honestly, if I take a step back, if I forget about all anything in terms of having high expectations for this pre-workout, if I just take a step back and look at this experience, did I enjoy the experience? Yes. Did I think this was certainly worth the money in case you got your hands on V2 back in the day? Yes. This was a very, very pleasant experience. It was smooth. It was controlled. It was just enough energy. 480 milligrams of caffeine is a lot. It does not feel like it. And again, these days when you have 600 milligram caffeine pre-workouts like Hooligan, this was definitely a very, very solid experience. Overall, if I could describe the feeling, it was very pristine, very not dirty at all. It was just a very clean, concise, and pristine experience. So Hive V2 by Nemesis, phenomenal pre-workout, definitely up there in terms of top 10 Euphoria DMHA type pre-workouts. You know, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Exotic Subdad, why don't you buy the pre-workout? Why don't you buy the pre-workout tub? I'm just kidding. Nobody's asked me, but I do want to share my opinion on this. I don't think I'll ever get to a state where I'm buying so many pre-workouts at one time. I have so many pre-workouts on hand in terms of just what I personally use. And especially when you are somebody who has 3 kids in private school, when you have a mortgage, when you have other expenses, And since I'm maintaining my overall structure on being no discount code dad, and I'm going to stick by it, guys, because I think the only way to differentiate myself and the only way to really drive and bolster the authenticity of my reviews is to not have any discount codes. Yes, I'll be extremely honest and transparent. When I started this channel, did I have aspirations of having discount codes? 100%. Did I have aspirations of getting some supplements for free, getting some supplements sent to me? 100%. That was definitely one of my aspirations in starting this channel. But as I have come down to reflect and inflect on my life and about all the folks that I really have seen grow organically in whatever domain it is, it doesn't have to be YouTube, it doesn't have to be the corporate world, whatever the case is, authenticity will always reign king. And authenticity, being honest and being transparent without that capitalism flavor, which of course I'm a big fan of capitalism in my job and overall investments, everything I do, I will always have that aggressive capitalistic mentality. In this day and age, you kind of have to, and you got to pay the bills. Money does not give you happiness, but money does give you the ability to pay the bills, put your kids through school, whatever the case is, guys. So at the end of the day, to boil it down, if it comes down to it, if I don't do so many reviews, if I don't have so many pre-workout bottles that are sent to me, it's all good, guys. I hope you appreciate the authenticity. I hope you appreciate the effort that goes into pre-workout reviews. And I think not just for my channel, for any channel. Anybody you watch, I just hope you appreciate the effort that goes into it, the time, and we're all here to provide our unbiased reviews. And I know most of the reviewers, at least that I watch, are unbiased. To call out a few, GGH is phenomenal. I've been watching him for so many years. GGH, David Fredrickson, all of these reviewers, fantastic reviewers. And I got to admire the perseverance to get the reviews out, because at the end of the day, even before I started this channel, I was taking pre-workouts for quite some time. And the only way I could gauge out my purchases was by watching these reviewers. So that's it for me, guys. That's my little eulogy at the end. I hope you enjoyed the review. It was a fantastic pre. Definitely pick this one up if you get the chance. I'll catch you on the next one.